The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Hey-oh.
Morning.
Good morning.
Ash and I have got a problem that needs to be solved.
Oh, what a tease. Or is it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Do you want me to say it now?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, leave it. I'm intrigued. I'd stick around for two songs.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
God, I feel bad
Hey, it's
now.
about the sizzle, not the sausage.
that's it.
Well,
That's
okay.
it. Well, what about Oasis then?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You were right.
Go on.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Well,
I feel like this is, I don't want to do it again to you, but I feel like we could actually break this down
Yeah.
later on in the show, talk all about it.
Yeah, okay. All right, we can do that.
Yep.
But I'll tell you the money they reckon they're both going to get.
Oh, here we go.
100 mil each. 100 mil.
Is that just for the European leg? Because I've heard that they might be
extending.
branching it out
Yeah.
to other continents.
Oh, I would assume for the whole.
Well, they might come to Australia.
Oh.
Do you reckon they'd last on a plane that long together?
No.
Different planes.
Yeah, they'd have
Different
to.
planes. Different jets.
I started listening to Oasis yesterday to see if I liked them because I never got into them.
Didn't you?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, oh, they were a moment.
Were they?
Oh, yeah.
I missed
yeah,
that whole
they were
Oasis
just
thing.
so great. But, I mean, even if you don't like Oasis, it's like I
Yeah.
was never the biggest U2 fan, but you're just exposed to so much of their music. And like U2, they've got songs that are just anthemic, that entire nations get behind.
It's
And they were such a huge part of the culture back in the early 1990s, particularly in England.
I feel like it's also like one of those like bucket list
Yeah.
moments. Like
Yeah.
I saw, I'm not a massive Spice Girls fan, but I saw the Spice Girls at Wembley in London.
Well, exactly.
And it was
Iconic.
unbelievable.
It's like
Iconic.
you
They're iconic,
You
yes.
to the sphere. Was
Exactly.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Yep.
Swift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So I'm so stoked about it. Yeah, we can do that, break it down. And we'll play some more Oasis songs underneath as we do it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
So Ash and I have got the same problem today.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
It's not that.
No, you teased it really well.
Okay.
Go on.
We both haven't worn deodorant.
Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
I know.
I know.
And usually...
We're here, and this room's
Yes, I know.
airlocked. And secondly, Sarah Harris is coming. She's going to stink
Oh,
by
she's
8
going to hug
o'clock.
you.
Oh, no. She will hug.
She doesn't know
She's
the
a
rules.
hugger.
She'll hug you.
It's musty at the best of times in here.
Yeah, true. Well, usually in the girls' toilets here, we've got a whole beauty thing going on in the women's toilets here. We've
Oh,
got
it might be in the
dry
middle.
shampoo, we've got hairspray, we've got a hair straightener, hair blow dryer,
We've just got some
moisturiser,
reusable razors.
tampons.
Yeah, we do too.
That's what I think they're Nicks.
Tampons. What else
They're
have we
not.
got?
Wow.
So that's a whole
Everything.
store full
And
of
usually
goodies, isn't it?
there's deodorant, but I've been using the deodorant the last couple of days because I've just been forgetting for some reason.
There's a room deodorizer on our roof. We have to put our arms up to that. Every 3 minutes,
Yeah.
it shoots the thing out. That's
And it
we
works
do
only 1 week every 3 months.
Yeah.
Do you have air freshener in yours as well?
Well, sometimes.
I think it's empty. Like a can of
Yeah.
air freshener. Yeah.
I could.
There has been from time to
Can we
time.
get that
There was,
fixed if anyone's listening?
there was one time over the years, remember they came in, they gave a
Whose job
complete
is that?
spruce up and it had
Yes.
hair product. Do you remember that? Were you around for
In the
that?
men's
Nah.
toilet?
Oh, it was like a real, it got real
Yeah,
fancy
we've-
there for a second.
So, well, ours did as well, but it stayed there.
And now all the empty containers are there. Like no one's actually chucked the
Redone it.
containers.
Have you got a full-length mirror in yours?
I don't know.
You don't even know.
That's such a dude thing, isn't it? I was like, I've got no idea.
Is there one down near where the New South Wales jersey is?
You've got a jersey in your toilet.
There's a New South Wales
We've got a New
jersey
South
in there.
Wales origin
That's
jersey.
one thing that has always been there.
in the toilet.
Do we have a
Yeah.
full-length mirror?
Someone's saying full mirror, yeah.
There is a full mirror.
Presumably it's Lockie, not
Maybe
Alicia.
Lockie.
Yeah.
But does anyone have deodorant here outside?
No,
the
Mitch is
toilet?
my go-to.
Yeah,
I've
Mitch
used-
always does.
I've used the
It's 32 degrees
Top
today.
drawer.
Hey.
Top drawer, Mitch's little area.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Rexona.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
so
you.
I haven't got any ladies deodorant, but if you're okay
no.
with wearing a bit of men's
That'll do.
Rexona,
I'm
so-
happy with anything.
Alicia, do you have any
Any
spare that
port in a
Suze
storm.
could, as the only other woman in this team?
I've got roll on.
Oh,
Ugh.
Oh, no,
sorry,
well,
got to share roll-on. You can't share roll-on, can you?
in fairness, that was Alicia being disgusted at sharing her roll on.
Yeah.
You were all going, ooh, I don't want hers.
Yeah, but then Alicia would have to
No.
use it afterwards.
That's what I'm saying. It's
She's
Alicia's problem.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, she's disgusted as well.
Yeah,
I'm
she
not
should
saying
be.
it's just me.
But you'd use roll-on in a family.
A family,
yeah.
yes.
We're family here,
I
aren't we?
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were family.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I've lost my keys at Bunnings. We went through all the cameras. 2 other ladies went to the toilet. She was wearing a black polo shirt.
Mm-hmm.
She had black long hair.
We had someone reach out to us, Lou, who is a portrait specialist. Is that what she looks like?
That's what she looks like.
There's a little recap for you. This is the case of Susie's missing keys.
And what have you got for me today?
All right, so we put up that those sketches on Instagram.
Identikits?
Yeah, if that's what you want to call them, on our Insta. We've had people reach out suggesting that it might be them. So we're going to bring in 3 people that match the description of the people that you believe you saw at Bunnings, Newstead last Thursday or Wednesday. And then you've got to identify who you think it is out of those 3 people, and then we'll bring him in for questioning.
Okay, I mean, friendly questioning.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
up to you. I mean, how badly do you want to find these
you can
keys?
interrogate them if you want.
Okay, so can we bring them out, please?
Bring them out.
They're in the studio next door, so
Here we
they're
go.
behind the glass because they might be dangerous. That's pretty funny. They're all wearing black.
Well,
they're
you said-
walking out with a
This is
straight
dead set like a
face.
police. This is a police
Oh my
lineup. It's a police lineup.
They've all... We've
No
got
smiling,
3
number 3.
numbers. Don't smile. Stop smiling.
Stop smiling. Oh, this
It's
is like,
re-
what was that movie where they couldn't stop smiling, Ash, when the police line up?
Usual suspects.
Usual
Yeah.
Do you want to
suspects.
describe what they look like,
Okay,
Suze?
so they've all got dark hair, tick.
Yep.
I can discount number 1 at the moment because number 1's hair is long and it's pulled back.
Oh, is that why you're discounting?
And
Right.
the other 2 have shoulder length hair, which is the
All right, we've
length
had enough of you, number 1. Out you go.
which is the
We
length.
can move number 1, please. Go away, number
That I
1.
saw-
She can't go anywhere because she's stuck in the studio.
Yeah, I mean, we already planned this 10 seconds ago.
She's hiding in the corner.
I saw this on CCTV footage, so now
Grainy.
number 2 and number 3 are left. Number 3 can't stop smiling. It's like she's almost happy to be here.
Number 2 isn't happy to be here.
You know
I
what?
think I know why.
Yeah, we can
Because she had to
discount.
come in early from work.
We can discount number
That'll be-
2 because she works here.
Yeah. You go back to
Move
sales.
aside,
now.
Judy.
I can't believe number 3. That's you.
Which
I
at least number 3, Yari.
Is that your name, Yari? I saw
Vari.
you. Vari.
Sorry.
I saw you I saw you near the toilet.
Is that actually
on
her?
the CCTV footage.
For real?
Oh.
For real.
Give me a look at the photo, the identikit.
And the identikit that I did is
It's
almost
very similar.
identical. I can't
actually-
wait to ask Vari how she knew that it was her. Oh, she can't talk because she's behind glass.
Yeah, well,
That's,
okay.
yeah,
We'll bring her for a question.
very visual.
Well, potentially we can bring her in now, or, you know.
She's just standing there. Hello.
One of our producers will
Maybe
be all
I
over
can't
this.
wait to ask if she saw my keys.
All right, what we'll
this is
do.
what keys look
So,
like.
is this the woman? Is this the woman that you believe you saw at Bunnings,
This-
Newstead last week, Susie?
This is the lady that I saw in the footage when I went back to check who was around the toilets where I think I left my keys.
All right. Well, there's only one thing left to do, and that is bring them in for questioning.
The Ash, Luttsy, and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Previously on the search for Susie's missing car keys.
I've lost my keys at Bunnings. We went through all the cameras. 2 other ladies went to the toilet. She was wearing a black polo shirt. She had black long hair.
We had someone reach out to us, Lou, who is a portrait specialist. Is that what she looks like?
That's what she looks like. So I've just done a line-up pickup.
Line up,
What are you trying to say? I picked out a lady from a lineup.
That's right.
Hello,
Hi.
is it Vari?
Vari.
That's you.
Yes.
I
that's
you were
me.
at Bunnings last Wednesday.
I certainly was there last Wednesday.
Wow, because I went there. You might have heard the saga.
I have. I've been listening to it all week.
So you listen to the show anyway?
Yeah, anyway,
regardless.
every day. Me and my daughter are on the way to school.
Did you know it was you that we were talking about?
When you first started talking about it, I was like, oh, I was definitely there on Wednesday
Yeah.
at Newstead. And yeah, the more you talked about it and then you gave descriptions and then the sketch came out, we started looking at Instagram and looking at everything. And my daughter was like, Mum, that's you. You've got to call in. So
Look, Barry, if you give us the car keys back now, we can move on.
I'm so sorry. I do not have your car keys.
No, did you see? So I went to the toilet and then I came out and I watched the CCTV footage and I saw that you went into the toilet just after me.
Yep.
Because you're working around near the cafe.
What were you doing at Bunnings? This,
Yeah,
is
what
too
were you
this is
doing?
too friendly for an interrogation.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm actually a sales rep for Holman Industries and I service 8 Bunnings stores. So I was in
Right.
Newstead because it's one of my stores.
So you're readjusting shelves, product and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're looking after my brand. And
Right,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
What's Holman? Is it pot plant related?
Hoses. and
Holman
stuff.
Industries, it's gardening products, it's plumbing, garden lighting. We do lots of stuff. Yeah.
Sprinklers.
Yeah, lots
Okay.
of sprinklers.
Stop getting in plugs during our interview.
So, because I think I left
Susie ended
them,
up getting a sponsorship.
Yeah.
She spends a lot of time in the garden.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you like gardening?
I do like that. I just want to show you. This is actually what the keys look like. They don't look like car keys because they're in a big old man's pouch.
Okay.
Like a
Big old man's.
I wouldn't have said that.
It does actually look like a big old man's.
Can I say something that
Pouch.
looks nothing like mine? I don't know what Susie's referring to.
Like an old-
personally.
No,
It is like that.
No
like a
idea.
sunglass case or a.
So you never
pocket
saw
knife.
these?
I did not see that, but I can tell you that if I was heading to the toilet, I would have been a woman on a mission, and I wasn't probably paying attention
looking.
to anything
Yeah.
around me. Yeah.
If you're working and you're going to the
On the
Bunnings
clock.
toilet.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're
Yeah,
just
that's it.
ducking off quickly before you get back into your
Yeah,
work.
you weren't in there for very long because we were actually when we're watching it on the TV camera. You can see how many minutes people are in places.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like, get in, get out, get back to work.
Actually, well, you
You're
might
not
know.
sitting there on your phone.
No, I don't have time
Playing
for
words
that.
with friends.
No, absolutely not.
So you haven't seen the keys, but you might be able to help us because around the toilet at the same time, there was one other lady, and
Yeah.
she was milling around that area for ages. She's on our Instagram as well. Did you see this lady?
No, I have been looking at that too, and I can't put a name to that lady at all. I think she might have just been a customer.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she was pushing a trolley back and forth,
Yeah.
back and forth. Maybe buying some Holman products.
She might have been, yeah. She might have been getting a hose.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
So,
Is this an ad for Holman, or are we doing a content segment here on the radio?
okay. So, what are we going to do with you now? Do you want the $100 reward?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, okay. We'll organise that.
Well, did she
Thank
give it off?
you.
So she came in here and said, I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah.
But she came
Buzz?
in.
Well, I mean, it's Susie's money apparently at this point, so
Okay.
Okay.
We'll organise that when you leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, thank you.
We
But,
did come in, I guess. But, if you keep, just keep your eyes peeled because you were there. You're one of the only people. You're the closest to it.
Yeah, well, I'm actually going in there after this, so I'll make
Right.
sure I have another look around for you, Sue.
then you'll actually
Check
earn the
out the Dunnies
$100.
again.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Have a good hunt
Was there
around.
anything memorable about your experience in the Dunnies at Bunnings? Or
No.
was it just yes?
No, nothing that day, unfortunately. But yeah,
Nothing
I
stood
will
out.
be looking again.
If you look at that screen, we have the cubicle footage now. What are you doing there?
Have you ever found anything at Bunnings? Because when I've gone back, they said people lose stuff there all the time. In fact, when I was there, they said someone else's keys had just got lost.
Yeah, look, I do often see keys sitting in the toilet or
Do
near
you?
the cafe, and lots of teddies. I promise it wasn't me.
All right, so we're ruling out one of the persons of
Suspects.
interest.
Suspects.
The persons of interest.
Oh, yes.
So now
That
we're
means it's
really
the
just
blonde.
looking for the blonde.
It's the blonde.
The blonde with the beige jumper and the blue jeans.
Okay.
And yes, we're looking for her now.
Well, head to our Instagram, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill. If you have any information that will lead to the keys being found, that is the $100 reward that we are putting out. So we need to find those keys. That's there. But thank you, Vari, for coming in.
So far,
thank
he's not
you.
getting the $100.
Well, Susie's
Yeah,
paying us, so
I'll give you $100.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Oasis has announced that they are coming back.
Yeah. That's a surprise to you. You're a bit of a fan. What, they've been fighting for ages, those brothers.
Suze, they've been fighting since, I think it's 2009, so full 15 years. And you can go down the rabbit hole on social media of them slagging each other off. And, every now and then I get just a heap of Oasis stuff come through. My algorithm where I just go into it, and they've just said some terrible things about each other, but they're brothers, and they're somehow or other they've patched it up, and there's been clues coming in the last sort of couple of months that they've started saying some nice things about each other.
Time heals all wounds.
Yeah.
And so does $100 million each.
Yeah. Yep, and that's what they reckon they're getting, Luttsy, is $100 mil each.
And you said one of
For
them's
these
got a debt
concerts.
to pay off.
One
Someone
just
say
got
that?
divorced, lost a fair chunk of coin, 35 mil, they reckon, a divorce.
Okay.
That'd push you back to a guitar, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And also, they must miss it. They must miss being up on stage, surely, doing concerts.
They do it
with
individually,
everyone
don't they?
cheering.
Well, they've done. They continued their solo work.
Oh, did they?
They both continued their solo work, but
But not that buzz of Wembley.
that
that
that's
big
what they're
buzz.
going to, Luttsy. They're going to Wembley. They're going through Ireland. They're playing
Croke Park.
Croquet Park. They're playing in Manchester. Like, can you imagine how big those concerts in Manchester, their hometown?
it's not even at a stadium. They put it in a park. So
Yeah.
I think that's almost
Really?
limitless with the amount of people,
That could be 1 million people.
Yeah.
essentially.
Honestly, that could be anything.
Because you do it at a stadium, which I think we were talking yesterday about the Etihad, which is the Man City home ground, which would hold probably 50,000 people, I reckon, in a concert, maybe less, just less. you're probably getting 80, 90, 100,000 at that park that they've chosen.
I think it's I think it's going to be absolutely perfect for Look, I want to go. It's one of those things I really want to go to that. The tickets are on sale this weekend. I think I'd like to go to the one at Wembley. Like, how good would that be?
Will you try and get tickets? Well, how do you get tickets?
And Buzz, so we announce.
Yes. So
here we go. Here's the announcement. You've all been waiting for.
Join the team.
Yes. As we rock Wembley.
Look, we'll work on it, all right?
We're definitely working
it's
on
still
that.
a year away.
But
But at this stage, how many can't say it's just UK and Ireland? I think it's I saw Manchester, I saw London, I saw Dublin,
Edinburgh
as well.
But
yes.
It's a hand. It's like 10 or so gigs, 2 in each venue, pretty much. But that's it at the moment, right? They're not
Heaton Park in Manchester. They're going to play Wembley in London. Then they're going to Croke Park in Ireland.
Will you get tickets? Are you going to try and get?
I definitely want to get tickets.
Are you going to try though on Saturday?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I've already seen.
And not only that, I'm going to be pulling every string that I could possibly pull within our network to try and get tickets as well, because this is it's one of those things. I went to see them at the Ent Cent in '98, and I couldn't have been more excited. It was the day Liam got arrested for headbutting, and it wasn't a great concert, but that kind of made it a great concert.
Yep.
I just want to be there for it. Listen to this. How good are they?
I wonder if the question is whether they see how they go and then see whether they extend it through to the US probably first, or maybe then all just Australia, some of their strongholds.
Yeah.
They were probably bigger in Australia than the US.
They were huge in Australia.
Let's see if they can get to Edinburgh first.
But that's the other point.
What do you mean? Oh, they
This
don't.
could just...
Okay.
So I think it's the last show in their English tour.
This could implode at some point. There's going to be a narrative here which could go loose.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Hold it together, boys.
Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. While we were getting high. Someday you will find me carving the landslide, and the champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me carving the landslide, and the champagne supernova, the champagne supernova. 'Cause people believe that they're gonna get away for the summer. But you and I will live in time. The world still spinning round. We don't know
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Sue.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
Amanda Northgate.
That's me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you guys this morning?
Yeah, we're doing well.
Good, thank you.
I'm very excited that Oasis are getting back together. I'm trying to
Oh,
plan,
my God,
plan
so
for
good.
next year. You excited by it?
I am. My son was actually in his room last night playing Oasis on the guitar, so I was very impressed.
Yeah,
Cool.
I've got a feeling that it's cross-generational. Like Oasis have just got that, I don't know, there's an essence of timelessness. about them that I reckon the kids are going to get into it too. So very exciting news. We're playing for $500 here. Now, what about the kids, 16 and 15 that you just mentioned? They're in the car, you're doing the school drop-off, you're right at the sweet spot of become demographic. But,
kids?
No, just dropping off kids at school. But at 15 and 16, we've seen some of them be too cool for
Not
school.
too many that age.
And not do the gimp. So what say them, Amanda?
Okay, girls going to do the gimp. Say, bring on the gimp, okay? They're shaking their head, but come on, you can't be too cool.
Let's just give it a
15,
go.
16, you very rarely
tough
see
age.
it. It's great when you do. Great when you do.
Yeah.
No, they're both adamant. It's a double whammy. No, come on.
Both of them no. Now, let's just let them marinate with it while we ask you the questions.
You might inspire them,
We'll give
Amanda.
them one more chance.
Yeah.
All right, good luck, Amanda. 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Your time starts now. In music, what does the term fortissimo mean?
Pass.
In which sport does the winner receive a yellow jersey?
Tour de France, cycling.
Who is Blake Lively married to?
Ryan Reynolds.
In what decade did Australia's Great Emu War occur?
40th. I don't know.
What mathematical?
Solid clock. We'll take 40s.
Oh my God, that was so hard. And I even watched Deadpool recently and I stumbled.
Did the girls help you with Ryan Reynolds, or did they just sit there like stunned
No,
mullets?
I was sitting there going, what?
Come on,
It was
girls!
So much
I mean,
harder. It's so much harder on the radio, guys.
You're looking for support from the girls, and they're just sitting there.
no.
I don't know. Deadpool. Not doing the gimp.
Don't mention our
I
name.
do the gimp.
They're no good.
No, and Susan's way going to kick my butt this morning.
Big wusses. Well, listen, it's not that bad, okay? You haven't been pantsed. I'll let you know that much. Okay?
We'll take 40s for that last answer.
And
They were hard.
I'm accepting 40s. Okay, let's bring in the gimp then, seeing the girls won't do it.
Okay.
This is Carmel.
Bring in the gimp. Bring in the gimp. Bring in the gimp.
Susie O'Neill, hold the phone, Freddie. Susie O'Neill, it will be a miracle. You won't see anything like that again this year.
Okay, Suze, are you ready? 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. In music, what does the term fortissimo mean?
Beat.
In which sport does the winner receive a yellow jersey?
A cycling or a Tour de France.
Who is Blake Lively married to?
Ryan Reynolds.
In what decade did Australia's Great Emu War occur?
The 60s.
What mathematical function does an asterisk represent?
Times.
Stop clock.
Jeez, I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's an obscure one.
I know Amanda's husband, apparently.
What?
Who I'm playing against. Hi, Amanda. Who's your husband?
How do you know the husband?
Might be an Olympian, you might know, Suze.
Who?
Which one?
Might be an ice skater.
Oh!
Stephen?
Bradbury.
Yay!
Oh, wow. How cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's great you got through.
There you go. Yeah, first time ever, but I did really badly, so you're going to kick my butt.
No.
Are you,
Hey.
you still first respondering? Can I say
What's that, sorry?
Well, are you still in the police?
No, not anymore.
You were back in the day, well, man. Yeah.
I was, definitely, yeah.
Well, at least.
So there you go. Good memory.
And you came along to one of our events.
I came along to your DJ set, Suze. You were amazing.
Oh, you were the DJ? Oh, I didn't
did.
know that. Oh, wow.
DJ Lazy Susan.
Oh, wow. That was fun, wasn't it?
It was actually a really good night. You did really well. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you too.
Oh, anyway, we should get on to the results.
All right, well, let's have a look at it. In music, what does the term fortissimo mean? Amanda, you chewed up a lot of the clock there, Amanda. And then
I know.
eventually you passed. Suze just said, what did you say, the beat?
The beat.
Oh, sorry, that was very loud.
Fortissimo means exactly what Buzz just did there, very loud.
Does it?
Yeah, a bit of
It's a
band.
There you go.
fancy way of saying very loud. Anybody know that?
Nope.
No.
I've got two musical kids too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
come
What
on.
do they
Well,
play?
they don't like making noise either, Amanda, evidently.
No help.
Yeah.
No help.
They are not participant this morning.
They are the opposite of fortissimo. 0-0. Top of the second. In what sport does the winner receive a yellow jersey? You both said cycling. That is correct. The Tour de France. Tour de France is the only one that does that, isn't it? Like they
Yeah.
different tours or
Have different coloured jerseys.
Adelaide down under, do they?
I'm sure the LA jersey must be more than the Tour de France.
Is it? Yeah.
Italy wear a pink jersey.
Do they?
The Tour of
there you go.
Italy.
I don't know what Down Under does. Let me check.
Anyway, we give you both that point. It's 1-1. Blake Lively is married to Ryan Reynolds. That is correct. It's 2-2. In what decade did Australia's Great Emu War occur?
Oh, who could forget?
Amanda, you said the 1940s, and Susie said the 1960s. It was the 1930s. Now, was this a war against emus? Did we go out? Was that many emus who went on and took them on, or was it just called the Great Emu War?
Apparently.
Like we took on the
don't
emus,
know.
Nick? Yes, some
Were
data,
they
please.
fighting each other?
Yeah, no, we took on the emus over in WA because there were too many.
Yeah.
And we tried to take them down. And,
But was it half a point because I was closer?
What do you mean?
What'd you say?
Because you said 40s? No,
Oh, yeah, true.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, Stephen didn't nearly get there first. He got there first. You've got to actually get there.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Oh.
So we took on all the emus.
Yeah, they took on the emus to try and get the population of them down. 986 emus went down, and I think there may have been also a casualty on the humans' end. So the emus won the emu war. To a great national shame.
All I could think of was, remember at the end of sports days when you're at school and they'd say to the kids, everyone
Emu
go and,
parade.
Yeah, everyone go and do the emu parade.
Emu parade,
Which
yeah.
meant go and pick up rubbish.
Yeah, rubbish.
I can't believe there hasn't been an Australian comedy or something about the Great Emu War. It needs to be more well known.
I thought that it was emus fighting themselves, but it was actually we were fighting them.
Yeah, but the clan from South Australia took on the Western Australians in the desert. It was a bloodbath, mate.
That'd be a great movie.
So it's still 2-2. And then the final question, what mathematical function does an asterisk represent? Suze, you said times multiplication. That is correct. 3-2 victory, Suze.
That was a tricky one. That last one.
Well, yeah, it's not really an asterisk,
I think it's
is
an
it?
X.
Yeah, it's...
Anyway.
I know.
I didn't get to that one. I was
wasn't
too slow.
happy with that question. But
No.
What do you
Oh,
do?
good to chat to you, Amanda.
Yeah. I hope everything's going well for you guys.
Yeah, no, good. Hope you're good. We'll catch you up soon.
It's going right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Let's go into the cave, Amanda.
Oh, thank you.
The kids are 15, and how many kids you got now, Amanda?
3.
3. Okay. How old's the
Yeah.
other one?
15, 15 and 16.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, busy time.
That's right. You had twins, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's right. Well, I've got. Well, you know what? I'll give you 4 tickets.
To
You know,
what?
because then Steve won't be able to go. But 4 tickets to Nova's Night of the Movies, a screening of
right.
Beetlejuice. That's on at Event Cinemas Carindale, September 4. That starts at Event Cinemas on September 5. I'll also give you a family pass to Lightscape. The global sensation Lightscape returns to Brisbane Festival.
Woohoo!
Tickets on sale now at lightscapeaustralia.com. And I'll tell you what, just because I like you, I'm going to give you a $100 good-looking rooster voucher there at Stafford, Milton, and of course my favourite at Albion, the home of Le Coq Salt, the world-famous Le Coq Salt.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Got another Brizzo in town.
Oh, yeah.
We do.
Very
Long
excited.
time no see. Hello.
Hi,
Sarah.
Excited.
We're on.
You're a Brisbane
going?
girl, aren't you?
I am a Brisbane girl. Yeah, I know everyone here.
I know.
For example,
Crazy.
your
Yes.
producer Lockie.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
You don't hear that?
Dad was a maths teacher of mine at Caboolture State High School,
it.
and was just saying that. Oh, I remember her. She wasn't that bright at maths, but it's great to see her doing well.
It wasn't your go, hey?
Journo's about at maths.
I had to actually drop maths B.
So did I.
Did you?
Well,
and look at us
did you do
now.
maths?
We called it
Space?
Maths 1. We went to Maths
What did you
Society.
What did you call it?
Dance. Well, I ended up doing dance instead.
Oh, no,
okay.
good move. In
Ash and I
retrospect,
did
eh?
maths in the sandpit, we called it. We backed down.
Last time I saw you was the London Olympics 2012. And then after that, your career just went like skyrocketed. Like you went to the Studio 10?
Yep,
was
went
it?
to Studio 10, and
then-
then I was there for 10 years.
10 years was that?
10 years, and then the project now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's been crazy.
When you
leave
started
Brizzy?
in Brisbane, what did you do?
Well-
Post school, what happened?
Well, actually, do you remember where we first met?
Oh, I remember like going to a going away drinks for you.
I met you at the RE.
Oh no, yeah, we used to drink at the RE.
At a toga party.
Oh,
That was like Yeah, there was a crew of us that we used to do that.
Yeah.
All journos and things like that, right? I'm thinking like...
I might have been underage.
Stefanovics were there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and Ben Davis.
And
Benny D.
Ben
Benny
Davis
D
was there as well.
Yeah, we had a crew.
Yes, I was working at 7. I was basically the...
When was that? That was years
Oh,
ago.
gee, I think I got a job on weekends recording the news when I was still at high school at Caboolture High.
Really? Did ya?
Yep. Because I was working at Macca's through the week, which was paying $4 an hour.
Oh, God, $4.
$4 an hour, and I got $12 an hour to record the news on the weekend.
Wow.
So, yep, that's how I started.
Yeah, you got
Worked
a
my way
foot
up
in the
from the
door.
very bottom.
That's a big break, though, isn't it? Like at high school. to
Oh,
get
it was
that.
amazing.
Yes.
It was amazing. It was such a fluke as well, because I went from doing kind of a week of work experience to, do you want to record the news? Sure. Do you want to write the weather? Sure.
Wow.
And then all
that's
of a
how it
sudden I'm
worked.
at the,
I know,
at
it's
the
just-
Olympics.
You were doing it, what were you
Susie
doing at the
O'Neill.
Olympics? You were
I was
reporting?
reporting, yeah.
Okay,
So I was there when Jess Fox won her silver medal for the canoe
yeah.
slalom.
Oh, was that then?
Yeah. That was
Oh,
her
right.
very first
Silver Fox.
Olympics. Silver Fox.
Silver Fox,
yeah.
that's right. And you were with Channel 9 then?
I was,
Okay.
yeah.
So you've done all this, you've been through all the stations as well?
All the stuff.
Yeah.
Almost.
Okay.
Not the ABC. Not the ABC.
That'll come.
Yeah.
Down the pike
I'm
somewhere.
not serious enough for the ABC.
No, you're not ABC.
serious.
Oh, come
No.
We're not ABC.
Now, Suze, I was hoping to see you on the catwalk last night.
No, yes. What are you up here for exactly?
Well, the Brisbane Fashion Festival.
Yeah.
And we saw the swimmers on the catwalk.
Yeah, I
which
saw
was
that in the
great.
paper today. There's a photo.
I
Oh,
know,
was that Shane and
Shane and
Jack?
Jack.
Okay.
Wowzers, they looked great.
Yeah, I just saw that.
An invitation would have been nice.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
look.
you've opened a can.
It's nice to
Thanks,
be
Sarah.
invited, but, you know.
So
no.
what was it? What were they just modelling? Were they modelling?
Well, I think Miss
Modelling the new
Reinhardt's
Dry
got
as
it.
a Bone.
Has Miss Reinhardt got a role in that?
yeah,
I'm just
okay.
seeing it quoted here.
Is that
Yes.
Shane and Jack in the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's her here.
that's Dry as a Bones.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. That's dries a bone.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It looked amazing. You
All
were
right,
the
you can
MC.
stop looking now, Luttsy.
I'm reading the article.
No, you're not. You're
You know,
looking
you
at the
research
picture.
can't read.
Can't
I'll
look at
put this
Shane, I know.
away.
Are you into fashion, Sarah?
Oh, I used to be.
Yeah.
I used to be. I've made some pretty big fashion mistakes over my kind of life, my time, my career. But now I'm a mum. I just live in activewear.
Oh,
You know, never wear
Okay.
makeup outside work.
What about on the TV though? Like all the clothes that you wear, like do you get to keep them, or is that how does
No,
that work?
they lay them
So
out
it's
for
just
us like we're
I've always
children.
wondered that.
They
And do
lay
they-
everything out.
And so do you come in and they go, "This is what we've got for you
Yep,
tonight."
yep.
What if you don't like it?
If you're having a controversial day, as I like to call it,
Yeah.
if you're a bit bloated or puffy or haven't shaved your legs or fake tan,
All of the
they'll go,
above.
oh, nah, that's a bit controversial.
Oh, so you
today."
can make that call though.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
good.
Nah, it's not going to be an arms out kind of day. I haven't
Yeah.
fake tanned. Oh, haven't shaved my legs for 3 days.
You have to. That's part of fashion. I was just talking to Mitch about this actually. Mitch has just been given a new pair of shoes, and he doesn't quite feel comfortable in them. Was just talking. You know, you have to feel a level of comfort, don't you reckon? If
Yeah.
you're,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're trying
Confidence.
something new, just so that
Yeah.
you can.
You've got to be comfortable in what you wear, otherwise
Yeah.
you can't. You're not
Yes.
yourself. You
Yes.
don't want anything too tight, you know.
What's your biggest fashion mistake? You said you can.
Oh, okay. Where do I start? Handkerchief hems.
Handkerchief hems.
Yeah,
What's
do
that?
you know, like those hems that looks like the end of a handkerchief?
Oh,
You
yes.
know, and the baby doll kind of dresses that we used to wear. I used to
Oh,
get
yeah.
around Fortitude
doll.
Valley in those ultra skinny, low slung jeans, which I think, oh my God.
But at the
You
time,
didn't
How did I even get around in those? Like, how
Britney-
many UTIs did I have back then?
Are you an attractive fiction?
you got to explain
They're
that
so
to
tight.
Yes.
UTI.
Well, they're just not comfortable. They're hugging bits that shouldn't be
And
hugged.
now
Yeah.
they're coming back, and I'm like, Gen Z, no, do not do it. And if you do, order the cranberry juice with your vodka.
That is like that because it does a sort of a full rotation, and
It does.
We're,
It all
we're coming
comes
back
back
onto
in.
that sort of stuff again
Yes.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so hard to keep. How much room do people have?
I
in
don't think you've ever been up with it.
what I'm wearing today.
Look what's going on.
I know.
It's disgraceful.
Your legs are so white, they're translucent.
That'll
How do you
come back
survive in
Sarah,
Queensland?
that'll
Very
come
white
back in
today.
at
Is
some
he allowed
point.
to go
I
outside?
do look very white though.
Yeah, it's when he wears a white shirt like that he's got on today. It makes his arms.
I've always been white.
Yeah.
He's red now. Look at him.
Yeah, he's embarrassed.
He's blushing. He's actually blushing. But what are the So Brisbane Fashion Week. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, look, I was up to MC it, which was such a massive honour. Tender's a huge supporter of Brisbane Fashion Week. It's been going for 17 years now, and it's just so great to see Brizzy, making its mark. Yeah. Every time I come back, Brisbane's bigger. There are so many cranes in the sky, which means it's just happening. Booming. It's had such a glow up. So
the Olympics too is pretty exciting. 2032.
I know.
There it
How
is.
are you feeling about that?
Not that the cranes are building anything for that.
Don't even start me, Sarah.
Don't start
I'm fighting that battle.
Don't start
trying
him.
to make sure we get the right things done for the
What's going to
Olympics.
happen? Do you think they should get rid of the Gabba?
Oh, don't start him.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have time, Sarah.
We've got to wait for the election October, and then everything will
Okay.
hopefully be right after that.
Yeah.
Seriously, we haven't got enough time for that.
Well, we love what you're doing on the project. Thanks for coming in. And
Thanks for having me. Love you guys.
Great to see you.
the Brisbane Fashion Festival is on now. There's Sarah Harris.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
That's right. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. Woo! The Prince is on.
I mean, Mitch.
You look like you got someone very eager there, like running up and down on the spock with the lovely yellow fluoro socks on. Who have you got there, Mitch?
This is Tilly, head of the Mum Run Club. Yes, hello, good morning.
Yeah,
Hello, Mitch. Hi, guys. How you going?
Absolutely full of beans down here, and it's a good spot. I'm only in the street. I'm nearly in the river here, down at Brett's Wharf at Hamilton. The fog is actually cleared up today a lot earlier than what it has been the last couple of days, guys. It is beautiful down here. We're only a handful of days away from the Bridge to Brisbane, which is on next Sunday, the 8th of September. So I've been trying to find, it's going to be my first official run at the Bridge to Brisbane. So I'm joining it, and I've just been trying to find the right run club for me, which is, I guess, a great thing for people who are looking to be first-timers to do. Now, a Mum Run Club probably stands out as being the most odd of choices that I've had a look at so far. How inclusive is it, or is it or exclusive, should I say? Is it just to mums, or do you have a couple of sort of straggling dads joining at any stage?
Anyone can come, Mitch. Honestly, we would love to have you down any Sunday at 6:30 a.m. Come on down.
Is that like the ideal time? Because you said you were hoping to have a few more extra here with us today, but the numbers have dropped off because it's 7:45 on a Wednesday. There's a lot of stuff to do for mums. It's mum life, right? So there can be a lot of numbers. There can be a few numbers. It's just the way that it is every week.
Look, Sunday morning we get about between 50 to 80 mums.
Whoa.
I know.
Wow.
That's our time to ourselves, and it's beautiful. But yeah, on a Wednesday at school drop-off time, it might be a little bit hard.
Now, I dare say on a Sunday morning, if you've been a busy mum throughout the week, that's the time when you want to be relaxing. So how many kilometres are you pushing at 6:30 on a Sunday morning?
Do you know what we do? We get rid of the kilometres and we just say 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back, and it's so nice. And then we chat for like 2 hours and have coffee. It's the best.
So of the dedicated couple of hours that you spend together, the percentage of actual running time is pretty minimal. But it's just about getting out there and getting it done.
Yeah. It's moving and starting the day the way that we want and be the best version of us for when we go back and have to fold the washing.
It's
every Sunday's
good accountability too, I reckon.
Yeah.
Mitch, you join a running group and it's like,
absolutely.
You feel like responsible to turn up there. You don't want to let people down. You've made a commitment to do it. So it just gets you into a healthy routine.
100%, guys. Like, we've had some mums sign up for the Bridge to Brisbane for 5Ks, and they've just changed it to the 10 just because they're doing this every week, and they love it.
Yep.
Yeah, they're strong. It's beautiful.
Now you get those numbers every Sunday. How many are committing with your run club to the Bridge to Brisbane next week, do we think?
We've got over 50. We've got over 50 mums. We've got some merch coming. It's going to be beautiful. It's just going to be a really, really happy, fun morning. I cannot wait.
I reckon you should make your signature move, those yellow fluoro socks. They look so
Do you
deadly
like
down
them?
there. I love them. They look so cool.
Thanks, guys. Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Where can we get them? Because the guys have been talking to me. I've just got the ankles one, which we know is so old
Yeah, you
school,
can't be
right,
doing
guys?
that,
It was
man.
so 2010. So
I'm a millennial.
Some stink to that
There you
millennial.
go,
Right,
that's
so if
what
I'm going to
I
get,
got for
and look, on my shoes, my brand new Brooks to the Bridge to Brisbane, I've got some yellow on there. If I'm going to get some of those yellow socks, where can I pick some of those up?
Lululemon, mate.
Right around the road from work.
Down.
It works. Now, is it all inclusive to like any mums? Because I know, Buzz, you've got some very strong connections to the yummy mummies of Upper Logan
Yes.
there, right?
Yep.
That's so there's no beef between different mum groups. They're able to come in and join as well. Or Buzz, have you got any information on this?
Well, they would only join if there was like red wine involved, Mitch. So I'm not sure if that fits the values of this run club.
Slightly different.
How's that float on a Sunday morning?
Look, I don't know if you could find a Bloody Mary somewhere.
Okay, maybe they would be keen.
I think they're up for
If you look hard enough, I'm sure we can find it.
It's whatever you need it to be, guys.
Yeah, there we go. Bridge to Brisbane. Let's get down to business, guys. The Sunday Mail
Come
Transurban
on.
Bridge to Brisbane next Sunday, the 8th of
How
September.
good.
You can register now at bridgetobrisbane.com.au.
How good's Hamilton look this morning?
Absolutely
Stunning down
Look
here.
at
This we're going to be
that.
running
What
past
a
it.
morning.
It's about the midway point. You can see to my right, you got the bridge, which we say is the start, but not the end of your hard part, because down there towards the Brecky Creek, that's where that 8K mark hits, and you've got to conserve some energy. So this is going to be the sweet spot next Sunday morning. So join a run club, and if you're a mum, come down the Sunday mornings and join Tilly and the crew. So thanks everyone for joining us.
Yeah,
this
well
morning.
done,
And
guys.
The kids and the dads included.
Love that.
I'll see you Sunday morning.
Hey, Mitch.
So much, Mitch. Can't wait.
We'll let you run with your Brooks as well, because you've got to be somewhere later on this morning thanks to BCF. Where's Wally's son? $500 BCF gift card and a BCF prize pack. Fishing from this pier sounds like a great idea. That is the latest clue. So marry them up with beats from the Brisbane Entertainment Centre might be heard here. You can see the beautiful Moreton Island from this idyllic location. And fishing from this pier sounds like a great idea. There are your clues.
The old Redcliffe, the old Redcliffe Bridge.
The Horny Brook? Is that the Horny Brook?
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused now.
I can see Mitch standing there right now. Mitch, start running, because I don't think we have a lot of time to get you there.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
This is a play along at home game.
Oh.
Because I read this story about how our body is changing because of the mobile phone usage that we're using. So they're saying that we're getting a funny pinky from holding our phone. Like, pick up your phone, or except if you're driving.
Yeah, don't do that.
Does everyone rest their phone on
yeah,
their
I do.
pinky?
Yeah, I kind of do, yeah.
On the inside here?
Yeah, on the between your two knuckles. Are they knuckles? Between your two creases and your pinky.
Yeah, they're knuckles.
The middle section of that.
Yeah. The middle wicket. The middle wicket.
The
right
middle
on
wicket.
the middle wicket.
Yeah, that's where you lean your phone. And they're saying that because of that, we're getting an indent in our pinky.
Because that's where the charger thing is for me.
Oh, just
Well,
the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weight as well, I guess.
But that's the thing. That's where you put it. And if you text and everything,
Yeah.
Or sometimes I mainly hold my phone, I've realised, in my left hand. Because when I was testing myself, do you mainly hold your phone in your right hand or your left hand?
I'm right.
Right.
Well, you hold it in your left.
I think I mainly hold it in my left hand
No,
because
definitely right.
when I went to go to
What
check
finger do you
this,
text with?
Well,
If
Thumb.
you've got it in your left hand.
Oh, you're a two-handed texter, aren't you?
Thumb.
I bet you are.
I don't know. Let me just do it. Okay. You know how you can't remember what you do? Okay, let's go. Yes, I am. What's wrong with being a two-handed texter?
No one does that anymore.
What?
It's like wearing Adidas Sambas.
Does it mean you're old if you...
Yep.
Does it? Okay, yeah, I am. I'm like, so my
my thumb, I just
my
do it
left,
usually.
my right
Yeah.
thumb,
Yeah.
my right thumb does one side, and my left thumb does the other side.
You don't want to be the person who's holding with two hands and then using your right hand to, like,
No.
your index finger.
I don't use an index
No.
finger.
Oh, I see what you've got going on over there.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you hold it in your left and you're a double thumb Willie.
double thumb Willie.
Yeah.
Double pumping.
Has everyone got dents in their pinky from holding it?
I don't know what we're
No,
looking
you
for
haven't,
here,
Ash.
if I'm being honest.
No, I don't.
This indent. I've got
Oh.
a photo
Why?
of it. I put it on.
Maybe, yeah.
I've taken a photo of mine, and Nick's going to put it on our
Yeah, I've got
Her
a little
pinky.
thing.
socials. I've got a massive indent in mine.
Yeah, I think
We all look like we're giving the gang signs. Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, I think I do have more of an indent in my right one than my
And
left one.
they're also saying that some doctors are coming.
Look at such beautiful fingers.
Some doctors are saying that some patients are going to see them with calluses on their hands,
Yeah, well.
and then also carpal tunnel
It's not even the hand that's holding the phone.
Yeah, well, yeah.
from their phone use,
Well, no one's on the phone if they are getting
and
calluses.
carpal tunnel syndrome as well, which is really
What's
bad.
carpal tunnel?
You get really sore wrists. I don't know what it is exactly. Oh, okay. Why are you doing that? Really sore wrists, and then you have to have a really bad operation to fix it up. It's painful. A lot of people get
Carpal
that.
tunnel, yeah, I've
You
heard
know
of
that?
it. But
From typing, but now also from holding your phones. Anyway,
right.
Geez, it's funny how we're evolving as humans.
yeah, evolving.
Interesting.
Word.
Beg your
We're
pardon?
going backwards, aren't we?
Are we?
Oh, just trying to be relevant.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Recently, I've emceed a couple of recreational fishing events. Like I did the Australian
Yeah, you
Fishing
have,
Trade
actually.
Award dinners down at the convention centre on the Gold Coast a couple of weeks ago, and then I did a big function for BCF last Wednesday or Thursday night
Hashtag Lewis for life.
at
Lures.
at Royal Pines. But I've got to meet like a lot of great people through doing that over the years, and one of the problems that a lot of fishers will relate to when I talk about it is sharks, we talk about it all the time. The shark. I mean, there was a story in the paper yesterday about that. Did you see that? Was it a great white shark that attacked that
5
bloke's
metre
tinny?
pregnant female
Yes.
white.
Yes.
Where was that? That was up here, wasn't it?
That was around here somewhere,
I think it was at Malulabar. How big was it? Sorry, was it
Malulabar?
5 metres?
That's where I go family holidays.
Okay, it was Maroochydore then. It was one of those.
Say it's off the coast. It sounds like you're saying
York.
Saying it's a swing around the breakers.
But,
it was huge.
It was big. That was a scary looking beast, wasn't it?
And it ate it tried to eat the tinny.
Had a crack at the boat.
Had a crack at the middle of the boat.
Makes you realise if it got cranky that, it just had a crack at the side of that tinny, but if it got cranky, it's big enough to grab on the side of it and rip it down.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, well, absolutely. I mean, it was a big shark. But the point about sharks is a very a lot of people are divided. It's a very polarising issue.
You're welcome.
Sharks, and thank you, I need it. With recreational fishing in particular, if you're like me, I do a lot of fishing up at 1770, and the last time I went fishing, which was only in our most recent holidays, so not too long ago, breakfast radio announcer, we get him quite often. A couple of months ago, I couldn't get a fish to the surface. It was just one of those sessions where every time I got a decent fish on the line, a shark would come in and clean it up. It's called shark depredation, and it's an issue that depredation, and with recreational fishing, and not just recreational fishing, but commercial fishing, charter fishing, it's a huge issue. I believe it's a huge issue. And anyway, something that's happening now is to try and stop people just having opinions that are not backed up by fact. What the Queensland Fisheries want to do is they want to collate this information, because from the information they can then formulate data, and from that data they can then come up with some type of plan to try and mitigate this serious issue in the fishing. Yeah. So what they're asking people to do is, if you are a fisher and you're out there recreational fishing on the weekend, if you download the Queensland Fisheries app, you can just go to your app store and buy that. There's a section in there where you can storyboard your catches. So, for example, when I went out a couple of weeks ago and I lost, a heap of really good fish, 2 sharks, I can make a record of that, send it off to the fisheries department, and then trust that the fisheries are going to be able to collate that issue and then formulate a plan, so that we're not just all running around in circles getting angry, but we're trying to get the facts together and then work out a really sensible, reasoned plan so that recreational fishing can continue without, these mass losses of beautiful fish to the sharks.
That is a good idea, because I heard this interview as well the other day on actually on the ABC, because they were asking them, because they're about to take the shark nets out in New South Wales, and they said, is there an increase in sharks, to this scientist? And he said, we actually don't know. We actually don't know the answer to that question. So that's a good idea, that you can start getting information about it.
It's about getting the data. Without the data, all you've got is people's opinions, and you might say I'm right, but I might say you're wrong, and then you can't find any way through. So if we can get the data, and all of us recreational fishers can play a part in that, if you are being affected by it, let people know about it so that we can hopefully find a way out of it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Pay your bills, our $100,000 pay your bills. Every morning on the show, we pay someone's bills.
It was a good one yesterday. Remember old mate, we paid for his trip to Gari.
That's right, for his 40th.
He's going up to Eurong for his 40th.
This is a cool one as well. Emily from Brackenridge, your 20 minutes starts now. A vow renewal dress. So,
like a wedding?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Vow.
Yeah, vow.
Vows.
Vow. V-O-W.
Vows.
Asked you that.
Vow.
Yeah, I've done that.
New York.
Yeah.
Did you get a new dress for your occasion?
I think Jodie rented one. She rented one, actually.
Jodie had a dress on.
Yeah, she did the rental thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is $456. So maybe it is.
Jeez, that was nearly 10 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Was that when we did the marathon?
2015.
Guys, we
God.
have a new record.
Straight away.
I mean, we got a 7-second delay here as well, so it's almost
Speaking of races.
Emily was bloody on.
I'm hitting the bell for
Go
a
on.
new world record. Well,
Hello,
let's get
Emily.
confirmation. Emily,
It's definitely less than 40 seconds.
is that you?
Yes, that's me.
How did you do that so quick?
I have been listening religiously every single morning.
That's good. That's what we're trying to do. Get people to listen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I listen every morning anyway, but, you know, turn it on a little bit earlier now.
Nice. And what are we paying for exactly? Are you buying a new dress for your vow renewal or?
Yeah, it's our 10-year wedding anniversary. And I had a dress and it no longer fits.
When did you get? When did we? That was literally 10 years ago, wasn't it? When we were in New York, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
What's
you were getting married when Ash was getting his vows renewed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you guys.
Are you buying a white dress or like a
yeah, like I'm not entirely sure yet, but the one that I had was white, like lacy, bit of bling. Yeah, I guess like a less formal wedding gown.
Yeah, and you're having all the same people back again to the wedding?
About half of them. We've got a lot of interstate family, and we went, well, let's not invite them this time.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah.
Enjoy that.
Well, congratulations,
Thank
Emily.
you.
Thanks for listening.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Yo! Bring it back.
Flip it.
Flip it over.
2001.
2001.
Wasn't me.
Where's that take you, Suze?
Strawberry Kisses, Nikki Webster.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm in your last one.
Oh, 2001.
Post Sydney for you.
It was a great year, actually.
You were
It was like
high.
I was not really. I was busy, but no commitments.
Nice.
Well, you know.
I hear.
What were you doing?
I went to Wood Athletics Champs in Canada. Fantastic time.
Oh, actually, Goodwill Games in Brisbane,
Goodwill Games.
2001.
I commentated on Goodwill Games.
Quite the year for Shaggy. He had 3 songs out.
Yeah.
So he had that. He had Wasn't Me.
Commentated.
Oh, right. No, Wasn't Me's on the list twice.
Michael Johnson's last ever
That's cool.
400-metre relay.
I can't believe that Lady Marmalade song's. This is 23 years ago. It's a good song, this one.
Is it Michael?
Did Baz Luhrmann use this in Mitch? Oh, where is he?
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge, yes.
I had my first all-nighter. Stayed up till sunrise in 2001.
Really?
Went to the
Oh,
Adrenaline Sports Bar.
What were you listening to?
Probably there.
Yeah. I was listening to. I've got no idea.
Were you with the hockey room?
No, I was with Inge de Bruin.
Oh, wow.
And we made up because she was a swimmer from the Netherlands, and I recently said that she was sus. Insinuated that she was on drugs, which, you know, I don't know why I did that. And
You were young.
she came and had a word to me about it.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Set you straight?
I was like, oh,
So
yeah.
she was clean skinned?
No worries. Yeah.
How is this? We're talking about Leanne Rimes yesterday.
Yeah.
On the list.
I love Leanne Rimes.
Yeah.
She looks so good. Yeah, and we worked out they're all 42, except one of them, the voice judges are 42, 42, 42, and 41.
Yeah.
Their ages.
I know it was a big.
Bizarre.
This was a big song. I don't know if it stood the test of time, and we had Pat Monahan come in and sing it for us on a ukulele.
Go on.
Drops of Jupiter, Train. He can't remember the words to the song.
That blew my mind. Yeah. The lyric sheet.
Oh, I know what I was listening to then.
Go on.
Thank You by Dido.
She's done so much better since she got the
I used to love this song.
Well, she had a better song than this on the album.
Anyone want to choose one?
This reminds me of this was my honeymoon. All we did was play this Dido album.
Bet you did.
In Fiji, back to back. Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to pick one.
You were with Creed, aren't you?
Tommy Kitten were big back then.
I'm going for 3 in a row, guys.
Go on, Suze. What you got?
Creed, arms wide open.
I'm going
to
go It's Raining Men by Jerry Halliwell.
Under.
Okay.
I'll lock it in 1 second. Just let me play this.
No worries.
You everything.
You're locking that in.
All right, we're in.
I'm taking Yellow Coldplay.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, Stan's been locked in first.
You said you wanted us to hurry, mate. You got Stan.
Oh, a bit of
Bit of
Dido as
Dido
well.
in this. Okay, Joe.
All right, lock it in.
Still shouting out to the honeymoon.
And sorry, Luttsy, you were yelled all over. What was the song that you wanted to lock in, mate?
Yellow from
Yellow.
Coldplay, please.
Good song.
It's where it all started for
I'm surprised it's this old.
Yeah, I know, right? This is the first time I ever saw Coldplay. Was him walking down the beach in this film clip.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
That was it. That's where it started.
I'm going to lock in Drops of Jupiter.
Are you?
I'll be interested to see how that goes, Buzz.
I'm so far ahead on the leaderboard, I'm just picking favourites at this point. Head back toward the Milky Way.
Tell me.
Pretty good year.
Yeah. All right, let's go through them. Sue's got in with Jerry Halliwell.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Feel good song for everyone.
Ash, he avoided it like the plague and then locked it in late.
You were going to take
Stan.
it, weren't you? Were you gonna
Well,
take
it's
it,
the
Buzz?
obvious choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eminem does well in this era.
He does.
I noticed no one, like, you know, when we're like looking at the list and we're like, oh, what about this song? You keep it hidden until you want to choose it. Luttsy went with Yellow.
I swam across, I jumped across for
And I've gone Train. You choose a song we play, though, tomorrow morning, 7:50 on the show. Runner up gets a spin with Matty Rowe.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. The Prince is
Oh, fire, Ash. Fire! Come in, Mitchell James.
Come in, reporting live, guys. How are we?
Good. I'll recap these clues really quickly and then we'll find out exactly where you are. All right, so your 5 a.m. clue that you delivered was beats from the Brisbane Entertainment Centre might be heard here. At 6, we said can see the beautiful Moreton Island from this idyllic location. And at 7, we said fishing from this pier sounds like a great idea. Don't know if that was intentionally rhymed, but I like it.
Lockie's been working really hard on these clues, so I'd say that's absolutely intentional. He's done very well, Lockie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, big round of applause. I'll give that to you later, buddy. But yeah, look, no one's worked it out so far, guys.
Nobody clapped. Nobody clapped.
No, that's what I said. We'd save it for later. You know, he knows we appreciate him. But look, in saying that, we love the rhyme, but no one has worked it out just yet. And look, in all truth, guys, I apologise. I got my Wes Wally's son costume
hang on.
on.
You're
but I
asking
haven't-
us to give Lockie a round of applause for the great clues that he wrote, yet not one person's turned up. And not one person has been able to decipher the clues. You're standing out there looking like, where's Wally?
Yeah, there's people walking past you.
And as you can see, I haven't got my beanie, and maybe that's the thing. I mean, sitting here in my blue jeans and my striped white and red shirt and my glasses, my Harry Potter glasses, I haven't got my beanie, so maybe
look
it's
like
not obvious enough.
A director of a local suburban drama.
Yeah, nice theatre production.
Yeah, theatre production.
Yeah.
It was very
at the Shorncliffe Hall.
Death of a
Yes,
salesman.
well, here at the Shorncliffe Pier, and I mean, I tell you what, you can see behind me, it's very haunting. So maybe I'm making some kind of low-budget indie horror film or something because the fog is just over the ocean here before.
How close is
Yeah.
it out there?
Yeah.
It is absolutely picturesque. You can't. The horizon meets the cloud cover right out there. It looks magnificent, Mitch.
Yeah. It's beautiful down here, and if we just sort of right behind me, you can see, guys, we've got this BCF setup because we've got a great gift pack. We've got the chair, brand new hats. Yeah.
So did I.
hang on, let me chase it and see if it moves. And also a part of that, a $500 BCF gift card because Father's Day is happening this week. And look, I'm going to throw a lovely Supernova Tara under the bus here. We're driving here, and she said, "Is Father's Day this weekend?" And I'm like, "That's what everyone says because no one remembers this." And that's what BCF are jumping on board for, to say, "Hey, remember, it's Dad's Day this Sunday and get amongst it," and we've got the gifting sorted. So that's what we're down here for. You come down and you find Wally's son, and I've got the BCF gift card and gift pack ready to go.
So where's Wally's son, Mitch?
Where's Wally? Yes.
Sorry, that's just
yes.
the joke.
Thank you.
It does look beautiful there, doesn't it? What's that, Shorncliffe Pier?
Yeah, it is great down there. It's great for running.
beautiful.
Early morning running down there is great.
Look how glassy the water is, Suze.
So glassy.
Beautiful.
Oily.
Yeah, oily.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Oily.
Some rowers out there. That's how flood it is out there. You can see the rowboat up there, right at the end of the pier. Yeah. That's still out here. Like,
Anyone fishing on that pier,
beautiful.
Mitch?
Look, there's a couple up the end there. It looks like a few. I haven't been up there to see how the fishing's going this morning, but I'll go and do that once I'm found.
pier,
But yeah,
All right,
beautiful down here.
go
So.
find Mitch.
Shorncliffe Pier.
Yep.
So
That's it.
First
Coming.
one up.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than. I'm smarter than Suze.
Bright Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
All right, Laura, Roachdale South. How art thou?
Hey, good. How are you?
What going on? It says you got your 2-year-old kid with you all day today.
Yep.
Too young for a
Having Yeah, probably. He could probably scream for you, but I'm making him quiet with snakes.
Oh, they had a bad day on the
antagonising
kids doing a gimp front.
Yeah.
Got brushed by the 16-year-old. Now we're getting brushed by the 2-year-old. How much are we playing for, Buzz? 600? Yeah, it's been okay. Susan's getting up there, so not bad, Laura.
Yeah, that would help us out a lot.
Will it? Okay, well, let's go.
Nice.
Don't pass. That would be my clue. The last lady
What
we
about
had
we
on,
doing
I mean,
that?
she just chewed up all that time on the first question. It was infuriating. If it doesn't come to you, that's just my tip, okay? I'd love to see you win the money, that's all.
No one ever wins
No
that
one,
pass.
you know, Suze doesn't get beaten on time, so...
No, she doesn't.
All right,
She's too fast.
Well, good luck. Hope it all
Thank
works
you.
out for you. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Portugal shares its only land border with which country?
Spain.
What does the acronym VIP stand for?
Very important people.
What type of vehicle is a penny farthing?
Pass.
In which Australian state is the reality series Hunted set?
Northern Territory.
What is 13 times 5?
74.
What type of vehicle?
No, that's all we've got time for. Whatever that pass thing we said to you.
Luttsy, it happens every time I actually go to the
pressure.
trouble of saying, don't say pass. Oh, you know what I reckon? I
Because
reckon
I
you're that
don't know.
nervous and you're that sort of amped up that the only thing that you take on board when I say it
Is
is the word
pass.
pass. Okay, Ash said pass.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
big clue. You used up all of your time. You're not getting pants, Laura. Thank
No.
God for that. I mean, it's easy going to Bunnings here. I mean, what would happen if you're walking down the aisle and you have to do your pantsing? It's not going to happen.
Bend over to pick up some
Thank
keys.
God.
Ooh, yes.
She's going to struggle here.
Oh, she's up against it. She's in 1,000,000 to 1.
You started so strong. Like, Luttsy and I looked at each other and we're like, oh, she's on.
We're on air.
You did very well at the start.
I was hoping you were
Fell
going to
apart
pass me.
badly.
I was hoping there was a footy question because I asked my husband who's playing this weekend and he sent me.
Yeah.
That's wise. Usually that does get a
Yeah,
start.
that's a good point.
I'd love to see, like your brain was just going overtime when I hit you with that multiplication question at the
I know,
end.
I was like, screw.
Footy question mustn't have been in the paper yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Well, my husband's a mathematician, so I was hoping that.
Where is he when you need him?
Oh.
Fair
I
dinkum.
know, at work. Seriously.
Come on.
It's a good gimp today. That'll be that's some good news for you, Laura. Human nature put this one together.
ready. There's a gimper coming. You don't need no baggage. Just get on board. All you need is some faith to hear the gimper humming. You don't need no ticket. Just thank the gimp.
One take.
Bang.
One take, Willie.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
Who was the one you asked to retake? They're really famous. Was that him? Was that them? Or was it Guy Sebastian? It was really good, and we didn't have the record on, or something happened.
Oh yeah.
I think it was human nature.
It wasn't human nature. It was
Was
like
it them?
actually 2 takes because.
Okay.
Do you remember it though?
Oh yeah, I have.
It was
some
actually
vague-
really, really good.
Yeah.
I do have a memory of that.
Yeah.
I think it was human nature.
Anyway.
Or maybe it was. All right, Suze, you ready? 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Portugal shares its only land border with which country?
Spain.
What does the acronym VIP stand for?
Very important person.
What type of vehicle is a penny farthing?
It's a bicycle.
In which Australian state is the reality series Hunted set?
Victoria.
What is 13 times 5?
50. Don't know.
Stop
I'm
clock.
not going to waste my
I
time.
can't believe you didn't get
I don't know my 13 times table.
Well, it's just 10 and then add 15.
Oh, true.
That's what I do.
Add 13.
13 times 5. So you'd add 15.
Okay, I didn't know it, everyone.
Are we done? Are we done?
Isn't that interesting, though?
It's not interesting.
Yeah, right.
Portugal shares
It
its
is,
only
yeah.
land border with which country? You both said Spain. Spain is correct.
Correct.
That is
Beautiful
one
part of the world.
all VIP, very
heard it
important
is,
person. You both got that.
Matty Roby, the
2-2.
raised the eyebrows, is headed to Spain.
Oh,
Probably
and
soon.
Portugal, I believe.
I can see.
The Algarve coach. Albufeira,
Tomorrow.
I think. Albufeira.
Tomorrow, yeah.
What day is it? Today's your last day. Oh,
I
okay.
think it's Albufeira was really good in Portugal, from memory. In Lagos. Joe's Garage, get blind. What?
You still going?
I'm waiting for Matty Roby.
No,
She's tapped out.
It's 2-2. What type of vehicle is a penny farthing? It's the bike, Laura. You passed on that after I just literally told you don't pass.
Yep.
So it's 3-2. Which Australian state is the reality series Hunted set? Laura, you said Northern Territory. That's wrong, although that would be a great place for it, wouldn't it? And Susie, you said Victoria. That's correct. So it's a 4-2 lead, and you both missed the final question. 13 times 5 is 65. That sounds like little fella is starting to spark up, but it's to no avail because Susie's won 4-2. And it means tomorrow on the show it will be worth $700.
Cliff's really into that Hunted this season. He said it's really good.
Oh, yeah? My mate won it last year, Jimmy Love.
Really?
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Beep, 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 beep. That's the truck reversing up to the cave, Luttsy. With lots of stuff in it.
It certainly has, Buzz. And I think not much anyway for a 2-year-old, though.
Lightscape. I'm going to Lightscape tonight, actually.
Oh, yeah, the kids would love that.
Yeah, I'm bringing my kids to that.
Family Pass to Lightscape. This is that global sensation that returns, yeah, exactly, to the Brisbane Festival. Tickets on sale now at lightscapeaustralia.com. And look, I reckon you might enjoy at some point the Family Pass to Sea Life Sunshine Coast Aquarium next time you're up that way. You can dive into sea life. These school holidays, perfect. Book online. Beep, beep, beep.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so there you go. That's a couple of great ones for you and the family.
Thank you.
Good on you, Laura.
Thank you very much, guys.
Beep, beep.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.